Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and I'm joined with Casey Parsons.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So we're at the Ottawa Comic Con, and I was just chatting with him. He's done. You got to see this guy's artwork. It is amazing. Like, wait, I'm just gonna quickly show some Scarlet Witch.
Our friend Wanda.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about. Yeah.
Well, I've been doing the comic kind of stuff, like slowly getting into the game for the last about 9 years or so. In the last 5 or 6, I've been with Kirby's Comic Art and doing a lot of variant covers and commissions and other projects. Like recently, we've done a Coheed and Cambria rock poster for their tour.
Oh wow!
We've done a couple now, which is kind of fun. So we're expanding out a little bit. And Wanda there and stuff. Like one of the recent things was Marvel Platinum trading cards. As well as I've done a whole bunch of the Flare and the Midnight Suns with Upper Deck and Marvel.
Oh, wow.
Which is really cool. So that was the big thing that came out this year.
I like the art cards. They're really quite nice.
Yeah, I was so stoked to be a part of that.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever do any like magic or because I think your
but I
artwork,
want to.
your artwork would kind of fit. You know what I mean? It's like
I have friends that do magic cards, so I really want to.
Yeah,
so I'm going to be putting some things together and
Pitching it.
pitching to see like. Please, magic if you're watching. Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'd love to.
No, your style kind of, I think, would fit it, right?
Yeah, I love that art. Doing nice big paint relief fantasy pieces and things.
Yeah.
Would be a lot of fun to expand.
I find your style is very fantasy-like and
Thank you.
Bit of that horror. Bit of that horror too.
I love doing sort of the creepier, darker things like dramatic lighting and like moody, tonal sort of pieces. I have a lot of like influences, the painterly guys that were in comics and going way back to the beginning. I'd love to do that stuff. And I've got friends doing Marvel Snap and Overpower and things like that. So I want to hopefully get involved in those things.
So what books have you been published in terms of like getting your artwork out there?
Not much sequentially, aside from we've done an indie book called Collagen, which my friend Sam Noir has at the table, which is a GTA. We did our own sort of heavy metal, eerie, creepy book, and we got to kind of flex our muscles there, trying on different hats, writing and drawing and doing covers, and people writing for us, me writing for other artists, which was interesting. So I'm trying now to work on my own thing, like get my own little project going. So hopefully there. Besides that, I've done like a lot of covers. So like Ninja Turtles was recent. We were just looking at the Creep Show, Creep Show cover, and Crashdown with Ben Temple-Smith and
that's cool. How was it work?
It's been wonderful.
Like, did you actually work with Tom and?
I've got to know them a little bit at the cons in New York and a few places there. It was all online, like what they needed, and sent me samples, and I got to read the first issue before it came out to get references.
Yeah.
So I just did like a whole bunch of references, and
that's very cool.
Yeah, so they just used the 3 roughs I gave them,
And so you did 3 different variant covers?
I did 3 different variant covers.
Oh, wow,
I did 1, 2, and 4, yeah. And the 4th one was like a 1 in 5, like a rare.
Oh, wow.
I got him here.
Yeah, show it.
1, 2.
So we're going to see the Crashdown comics.
This is the first one I was proud of.
I think
I
actually
take the price tags off it.
Was this like an exclusive through Massive or through whatnot? Or
I believe they were selling them online, yeah. So there's the first one. So it's like a sci-fi horror. Basically, these people land on this planet, like a water planet. It's just full of these crazy monsters, and they got to try and find their way off and survive. And there's another issue, so they're like flying the ship in. You can see the tentacle creature and some of the characters. And this one was this might be my personal favorite one, where she's kind of standing on the back of the ship, like just looking. You don't know what's kind of out there, right?
You got the boosters kind of.
And this was the 1 in 5 for issue 4.
Oh wow! So that's the rare.
This is the rare one. This is the harder one to get, and I only have like a few copies of this.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So that's very fun. That's awesome. So, what future plans do you have like coming up?
Oh boy, I mean we're it's not much I can talk about, but I mean we're
top secret
spreading, and like I say, like I'm
going
to
tell
pitch
us,
this
but you'd have to kill us. Okay.
No, it's just I'm just looking to expand. I love comics. Comics is the first love, but I want to branch out and try a few different things.
Yeah.
And see like where the art can go. Like been thinking about, books and children's books and illustrated novels,
Okay.
that type of thing. Like things like the magic cards and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
love
cool.
to do
That's
stuff
very
like
cool.
that. Like just flex a little bit and
Yeah.
try. I don't mean flex like,
Yeah,
show
yeah.
off. I just mean, expand what I've been doing. Yeah.
The other big thing I like to just comment that because the viewers don't see what I see here. This is not digital. This is all real.
Always traditional.
Very traditional. And so what medias do you like? I noticed you do a lot of watercolor.
It's not even, I like gouache, I do acrylic, I do oils. I like to mix. A lot of times I just have so much around me at home in the studio, I just kind of grab what I think will layer on nicely.
Okay.
And I've got different mediums I can play with, so I can even do watercolor on top of acrylic, which is a weird thing.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I found weird little techniques to do stuff like
That's
that.
very cool. So you're always
I like playing
experimenting.
around, and
experimenting.
I've learned from watching some of the greats and studying them, what Bill Sienkiewicz might do, or I'm always throwing his name out there. People know me; they're sick of hearing me saying. his name,
No,
probably.
it's cool. That's
But
cool.
I love the guy.
Yeah, no, he's good.
He's amazing. Yeah, and I went to the Illustration Academy several years ago too, and learned a ton from those guys.
That's good.
Check it out if you're into if you want to start out or you just want to boost what you're doing. Illustration Academy, it's Kansas, Missouri, and it's all online. They've got the visual art passage, and it's just amazing people, top illustrators of the world
Very cool.
working there. Yeah.
So, well, thank you, by the way.
Oh,
for doing
thank
this
you,
interview.
yeah.
So, everyone, check out the links in the description. I'll give you links to his IG and whatever other links I might have.
Yeah,
and,
Kirby'sComicArt.com. You can find me and all the great artists that I work with. I'm so lucky to be a part of this amazing team. And you can also find me on CaseyArt77 on Instagram. And then on Facebook, Artwork of Casey Parsons.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Reach out, say hello.
Okay, bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.